Hi everybody and welcome back. I'll be honest, following that defeat at Brentford, I delayed recording the video because I was so angry after the match. I had to wait until I'd calmed down a little bit before giving my thoughts. And I'll be honest, I'm still angry. To say that that was a poor performance is an understatement. It was awful. Terrible. I don't see anything in that team that has Man United DNA running through them. There was nothing there. It's not just the players, it's the coach. And on social media, fans are already choosing their next successor to Ruben Amorim. A lot of fans have had enough. And I can't blame them. The reason I'm disappointed, yes, the performance was flat. It was terrible. It was awful to go down so quickly 2-0. Okay, Sesko did score his first goal for United. Bayern did make some saves that would have given Brentford a bigger lead. But Bruno missing a penalty, that just summed us up really. And to watch the staff on the sidelines, Amorim and his backroom staff, they've got no clue. Again, during the match, they made substitutions that didn't make any sense. If you're not comfortable with the back three, why choose that back three in the first place? Not many teams go playing around changing their back three or four during a game. Absolutely ridiculous. Some of the decisions he's making, and I know, again, he won't change his system and tactics and blah, 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 but this is going to cost him his job. And as I said, there was nothing in that game today that I could say that was a Manchester United team. Nothing. That's 8 away games now without a win. And I was shocked. The reason I was shocked mainly is because, obviously wrongly, after the Chelsea victory, I thought, okay, let's build momentum, and that was a word that Ruben used. Let's build momentum. Let's go into the Brentford game and get the first back-to-back victories in his United managerial career in the Premier League. And I was full of optimism. But as soon as the match kicked off, that evaporated completely. I was just shocked that we were beaten by a team that is in transition themselves. They've got a new manager. They've got new players. Their best players have left, and one of them's come to us. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. What is the answer? This is the difficulty. We seem to be going one step forward and 2 steps back. And we've got Sunderland coming up next, and then we've got the international break again. So any momentum that we want to build, even if we do manage to beat Sunderland, is going to have to wait until the next international break is over. What is the answer? I'm not sure that I know that. All I know is that something has to change drastically right now. Even if Amorim was to leave, who would replace him? There's people talking about Southgate and foreign managers, but then again, that's going to take time. It's going to take more transfer windows and more incoming players and outgoing players. It's the whole cycle is going to be repeated again. But if we stick with Amorim, what's going to change? Some of the decisions he was making today as coach, I didn't fathom them out at all. I didn't understand them. But the players themselves, they talk a great game. They're all talking in the midweek about how we're going to build momentum, and we're going to get Kuna back, and Dalot's returning. Dalot was awful today. Even Kuna, he wasn't the Kuna that we know. Brian Mbeumo returned to his old stomping ground, and no, his crossing, his balls into the box wasn't good. Each player underperformed, greatly underperformed. So it's with a heavy heart that I have to do this video, but We've got a week now to build up for the Sunderland game. And I'll be honest with you, hand on heart, I wouldn't be surprised if Amorim isn't with us after the international break. But if he is with us, I just don't know what's going to change. We're going to keep winning one game and everybody's going to get the hopes up, and then we're going to lose the next game, and then everybody's going to get depressed. This is going to be our season this season. And, okay, we can get to the January transfer window and bring in another midfielder that we need or another striker that we need. Some people were linking us again with Harry Kane. But what's the point of having a class striker if we're not going to deliver the balls in the box for him to finish? Doesn't make sense. So, again, very disappointed, very angry. I want to see my team win. I've supported United for many, many years, but this has to be one of the worst teams that I've watched. And any optimism I had in the team or the squad or the manager is disappearing very quickly. And I know I'm not on my own. So let's see what happens. Let's watch the news and see what happens in the next week. Thanks for watching me, and thanks for putting up with my rant. I'm not going to be doing a player performance rating this week because I don't believe any player deserves over a 3. Maybe the goalkeeper, Bayindir, but even that, no. So let's see, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much indeed.